Peace, God. It is Bookman Banana Buddha Basya back again in the field, in the grass, in nature. So I kind of just wanted to do a quick life update. Like it's April, what is it? April 13th, 2023, like 2:07 p.m. And I forgot what was the last update video I made. I think it was when I first came back to Philly. Yes, no, I think that had to be a couple months ago, but a lot has shifted in my life, and I feel like, especially right now, it's like I feel like I'm at a really peak point. So I just wanted to share my energy and my perspective from up here. So I think I was like last time I was saying like I was focused on like insurance and get a new insurance rule and like remote stuff. So that has all like come already. Like I got my insurance license, so I'm actively looking for different insurance jobs. Outside of that, the huge thing, I've been fasting for like Ramadan for the past like almost like a month now. Like it's about to end in like a couple of days, I believe. So that's been really, really profound. So basically I don't eat or drink for the entire day, and I only eat at like nighttime basically. But it's been really profound because I've been reading the Quran as well. And at the start of it, I got a lot of gems, but I'm gonna like keep on reading it to give like my full perspective on it. But yeah, because I read like other spiritual books, so I guess like my reference and standard for like a lot of stuff is just like different. But I'm gonna keep reading because I know that there's like more gems I could get out of it. And I went to my first mosque. I went to like the Nation of Islam mosque, which is kind of a bit different than normal Islam. It's like black nationalism kind of wrapped in Islam. But it was beautiful to go there and just see like really healthy, conscious and aware black people who want more for the people. It has really changed my view and even my subconscious image of like men and women, you know? Because all of the men are in suits, the women are like covered up, they're very like private, they're very secure, and I felt like very like safe there, which is like a beautiful thing. I feel like the past week I should give a rundown on my week. So on Saturday, I went to church with like my aunt, right? Because like before that we went to like a funeral. They say, oh yeah, we should hang out. Da, da, da. So I was like, yeah, I'll go to your church. So I went to the church, and it was like such a cool vibe, you know, like everyone like loved me. And like last year I read the Bible on like Audible, right? So I went there and I was like relating to people, like asking them like about the Bible. And then they like wanted me back. They was like, oh yeah, you should come more. You should get like baptized. But it was like really, really good vibe. Even though I'm not like Christian, I feel like now it's cool because now I can relate to Christians because like I read the Bible. So it's kind of like I know my favorite verses and parts of it. And like now reading the Quran, I feel like I'm able to like relate to like Islamic people more, even though I'm not like fully in it. I understand where they're coming from because I've read their books, and I like even the prayers. I want to get into the prayers more as well. So that's been really, really fascinating. Then on Sunday, I went to like the mosque for the first time. Then on Monday, I went to Wissa Hicken with my friend. That's like this trail here. So like me and her was hanging out. We went on like the trail, was just like talking to nature. Then that night I went to like the Nation of Islam mosque again. Then on Tuesday I went to like, it's the biggest thing I went. Like probably one of the best trips I made the entire year. But I went to like my first like my first blockchain event, and that was like everything I needed. Like seriously, that was everything I needed. Because as I told you before, I've been like studying like this tech stuff on my own, just in my room. But being around people who are actively in the industry, being around people who have been in the industry and like know more about it, it was inspiring and humbling at the same time. Like humbling because these people know so much. It's like almost like they're speaking like a different language, bro. They know so much. But it was also inspiring just like seeing like how dedicated they are as well. And also that like morning I had like different insurance meetings, and like the insurance thing is interesting because a lot of these rules, they look like they're fully, because my main thing is remote, you know, like I gotta like have something that's remote and online, right? But it seems like a lot of these things are mainly sales and commission, and that's not really what like I'm seeking. But this one, it seems like a bit more like stable and like solid. So I'll see how things with that go. And then that night I went to a blockchain event. Tuesday night I went to like a blockchain event in Jersey, right? So that was profound. It was like a pub, so I was like networking with like more people in the industry. Then the next day, Wednesday, I went to another blockchain event that was in Philly as well. And then they had like several speakers come, and that was cool. And then today, I just came back from like Jersey, and I did like a podcast with my friend like Joseph. He's like he's a portfolio manager, so he deals with all like the different asset classes. So this is like an hour plus long podcast with him, and he's just kind of speaking upon like my goals with the industry, like how did I come here, and all that stuff. We spoke about honestly, I'm so excited for it to come out because we spoke on so much like pivotal points, you know, especially in terms of like money and health and career and business and entrepreneurship. It was just such like everything was just on point. It was just on point, like 100%. So I'm really excited for that to come out. And earlier, like I reactivated my Instagram just to like kind of post it and like promote it because it should be coming out tonight. And I'm like, yeah, I was telling them, y'all should make a like YouTube video like life update because like I have so much stuff to share with you guys. I really like so much ideas, concepts, so much stuff I would like to share with you guys. But it's coming now. I'm just mainly focused on like networking with people in the tech space and like really working as much as I can remote because I have a lot of goals for this year. I plan to be traveling a lot because last year I traveled more than I ever have in my life, and this year I kind of plan to keep on the same momentum and energy. So I really just got a ton of vision and focus on my studies and work. So that's the primary focus now. But I want to post stuff on this channel too. One of the main things I've been saying for the weeks I want to do, I got to factory reset this phone, right? My bad if the quality is like not like it used to be in the other videos, because usually I record on my back camera and that's like 4K, so it's kind of like a high quality. But now since my I have less storage, I can't record as much. But I got to factory reset my phone and like erase my like storage so I can just record like a long like quality hour-long video of me freestyling, because hip-hop is one like I love, bro. I've been telling y'all this, but I'm falling in love with like hip-hop and rap, so I want to just record like an hour of me doing that, and like throughout the weeks I could just do like short like life updates and such. I'm thinking about like I can post a lot of other content too, because now my channel is like mainly like vlogs and like personal and like health and spiritual and travel stuff right now. But down the line, I feel like I could give you a lot more value. Like I can actually like make like tutorials, like guidance, or like day in the life, or like what I eat in a day, like that type of stuff. So whether it's in the coding space, whether it's in the tech space, the business space, the health space, the fruit farming space, no, mainly farming. Like I feel like a lot of this, like with this channel and my Instagram, when I do get like fully back on Instagram next year, I want it to be more so like a farming and like agriculture and fruit kind of like focal point, you know? Because I feel like that's like kind of my main thing in life. All this other stuff I'm doing is kind of like stepping stones to make that more sustainable. But I definitely am going to be posting like a lot more content in the future once I like buy more fruit trees, start planting stuff, start growing stuff. I feel like that's like sovereignty, bro. That's like freedom. I was telling my like friends this, like that's my end goal, sovereignty. You know, like my own food, land, clothing, and shelter. And I feel like I'm gradually getting there. It may seem I'm doing the most I can. That's what I can say. Like, before I used to like, oh, I wish I could do more. But like honestly, at this point, especially like right now, I've literally been doing the most I literally can. Like I don't even know how I could do more because I'm doing the most that I can. So I'm just very grateful. I'm very excited for how this year is going, bro. Seriously, my main goal is still going to Florida, of course. Woodstock may happen in August. You definitely see me at Woodstock. That's a fact. And getting my car fixed, man. That's why I gotta this month, next month, I'm gonna be like working a lot. Probably working like as much as I can because I really gotta get my car fixed. Like this like public transit stuff is not the wave, bro. It's not the wave. So yeah, the same focal points, and like I'm actively everything and everyone I'm connected with. Majority of them are actively a part of that process. You know, they're either helping me with my career, helping me with the finances, and helping me like in that direction. So I'm just very, very grateful for the space that I'm in. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna go like see my friend. We're gonna go to walk on a trail. Pretty cool. Tomorrow, I don't think I got no events tomorrow, but because I kind of been on goal the entire week, bro. And plus I'm fasting, bro. Like I didn't mean to eat, and it's hot. But I'm glad it's hot. Shout out to like Ra, because I'm fasting, dry fasting, and I feel good. The sun is out. Today's been like the warmest day like yet, bro. It's like warm as heck over here, bro. Like I'm toasty, bro. Can't hold you, I'm toasty. But I'm excited, bro. Like I can't, like I'm excited. I'm excited, man. Very, very grateful. Oh, I went to like Charlotte. I went to Charlotte, bro, and North Carolina, and there's some lessons you gotta learn the hard way, right? I'm not gonna build on it too much, but there's some lessons you gotta learn the hard way, and not everything is what it seems. So make sure you're sober in mind. Like make sure the things that you think and the things you perceive that they're actually real. Because I've had that like realization like doubly so. It's almost like a 1-2 knockout in a sense. It's almost like not say I got jumped, but I feel like spiritually I feel like two different people, like back to back. A lot of stuff I gotta process, but I'm doing better. I'm being more aware of like where I put my energy and how I give my energy. Because when you give your energy and it's perceived or it's distorted or it's pushed away, it kind of messes up your spirit a little bit, you know. But I'm realizing I have to put my energy towards people who have the capacity, because not everyone has like the capacity for it. It's almost like sunlight, you know. A lot of people out here, they see the sun, but they can't be out here right now. Like it reminds me, my friends, there was like because they were in like a tropical environment, they were saying from like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. there was no like white people outside, because it was like way too hot for them. And sometimes I feel like that. Like I'm like, not saying I'm too much, but yeah, sometimes I feel like people just can't really like fully get me or fully like process me properly. So I'm making sure I put my energy around people who could expand it, and stop putting my energy around people who will like make me feel small, or they themselves can't fully encompass me. Almost, it's almost like I'm like a gallon trying to like pour myself into like a little cup, like a measuring cup. It doesn't fit, bro. It's gonna overflow. It's gonna overflow. Like they can't handle all that, you know. So just be aware of that in yourself, because I know that if you're watching me, you're probably like a loving being. I hope so. 9 even if you're not a loving being, even if you're a demon, make sure that if you give people energy, they could handle it properly. Don't try and give people energy who can't handle it properly. You know, it's like almost like you're trying to put, like, if you're a bird, don't expect to be like swimming. If you're a fish, don't expect to be flying. If you're in a rocket ship, don't put like car gas in it. And if you're in a car, don't put like rocket fuel in it. You know, just be like, just be aware. Just be aware. And it's like sometimes I'm too optimistic. I'm too naive. Like I feel like the inner child in me is like, oh my god, like everyone is like so nice. And most part, like 98% of the time, that's the case. But in this 1% of the time, it's not the case. And it's humbling. Because sometimes I feel like, oh yeah, everyone vibes me, bro. But then to me, people who like literally like don't, like there's no like resonance, it's humbling. But I send everyone love, because I feel like later on in life, I feel like things will clear up more. Because that's the other thing. I feel like a lot of times timing is wrong. Yeah, the timing is wrong. Because like there's some people, if I met now, I probably wouldn't resonate with them. But years ago, I probably would have. And vice versa. There's some people I met years ago that I resonate with them, who I can't resonate with now. So I feel like everyone is at a different level of resonance and awareness. So a lot of stuff takes time. A lot of stuff takes time. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Moving forward, I'm focused on learning Solidity, which is like the blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain main language that they use in that realm. So learning Solidity, building my website, like publishing my website, because I had my website, I just gotta publish it. Because I feel like all the conversations I've been having with people recently about like business, career, entrepreneurship, products, like everything links back to my website, everything. So that should be coming sooner or later. And like, it's a work in progress, right? I don't know when you're watching this, but if you like, it should be out like sooner than later, right? But if you're watching this like in this like month or this year, well, no, if you're watching it like this month, the website is just like basic HTML, CSS, right? And like at first, I'm such a perfectionist, so like, oh, I'll just like publish it when I'm done. But I'm like, I'm never going to be done, because it's going to be like my online representation, my online brand. So it's like, this is going to be like for the rest of my life. So I'm gonna like publish it sooner. I'm gonna find like a host and like a server and all that, and publish it. And I have like a basic template of like what I want to do. But it's exciting, man. Everything I said I had to do. Oh, one last thing I want to say. With the Ramadan fast, I've been learning from the Islamic people. I've been learning a lot about like the gender dynamics and the marriage dynamics, because I really am keen on getting like marriage and having like an actual like family. Like I'm very keen on that, because I'm kind of done with the whole dating vibes. Like seriously, I'm done with the whole dating vibes. But in Islam, they say if you want to find like a you know what's funny? Like a Muslim girl just like passed by. That's the other thing. Like I feel like I'm in like a huge like global club, and like I'm in like the cool club. So now when I see like Muslim people, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing the fast too. Like I'm reading the book too. You know, it feels cool. But yeah, this Muslim lady does fast. But yeah, I want to get like married, right? So then they were saying if you want to get married, Allah just says like fast it, like just like fast and like pray to Allah. There's like you find your spouse, right? So the intent for the fast was mainly for peace of mind, because when I started it, I was in a very confused state. Very confused state, right? And I'm like, I just need peace of mind. Anything that makes peace of mind works. So like if the Muslims say they got peace of mind, I'm over there, bro. Wherever the peace of mind is at, that's where I'm going. So I'm like, this fast, that's once you have clarity of mind and clarity of heart and clarity of intent. And for most part, I feel like it's been helping a lot, because I've been a lot more sensitive, which is a good thing, and it makes you a lot more aware. Like things that I could maintain before and sustain before, now they're kind of like falling off, almost like the Tower card and like Tirit. A lot of things is like falling down now and being destroyed, which is like a beautiful thing. But guess what intent was to clarity of mind, peace of mind, and also get into tech as a blockchain engineer and get married. Dude, these are like the main things. Now, honestly, bro, the way I'm feeling now is like I may go the whole year. I may go even longer. Cause I'm debating food right now, bro. I'm like I know I talk about fruit a lot, and fruit is like the main focal point, but I'm debating this like food in general. Cause I'm like, I feel good. I feel good, son. And I'm like, I don't want to stop feeling good. See, like even before when I ate last night, I'm like, why did I even eat that? Like for what? Why do you eat that for? Like I don't even I feel good. Like why do I even need this external like thing for? But yeah. So I feel like now I'm a lot more focused. Before I really wasn't on like social media much. Not really like listening to music much. I wasn't going out for like a while too. Now I'm going out, but with a focus and intent. So I feel like everything is as it should be. Just using my energy like the best that I can. But yeah, man, I love you. Seriously, I love you. I know you're thinking like, this guy don't even know me. This guy's looking at me through a screen, and he says that he loves me. That's cap. It's not cap. I love you. If you strode up to me right now and was like, and you wanted a hug, I would give you a hug. Big facts, or like a handshake, whatever the heck. But I love you. I hope this video gave you some sense of like motivation, or clarity, or inspiration, or a laugh, whatever. Even if you just laughed once in this video, it's kind of like well worth it. But I plan to be like posting a lot more in the future. As right now, I got to focus on like this career and work stuff right now. Just like really making sure that like my relationships and the people in my family, my circle are like set. That's kind of like what I've been focusing a lot of my energy into. But you're like my family too, like the whole world is my family. So this is my way to share to like the world. It's kind of like paying it forward, you know. All like the love and like patience that people have gave me, I'm gonna give the same to like the world. So as I'm in my own world, but I'm sharing with the world the love that I can. Yeah. But, I'm gonna leave it with a quote, cause just like when he posts the video, I'm gonna like try and post clips on here maybe or something like that. But I don't have a quote. There's a quote by Zig Ziglar. It says, no, two quotes, two of my favorite quotes. Zig Ziglar, he said, it's not your altitude. No, it's not your altitude, but your attitude that will determine your altitude. Basically saying it's not like your skill set that necessarily like always gets you there, but it's more or less your attitude and your ambition that will like determine how much success you have in your life. Another quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. She said, small minds talk about people, average minds talk about events, and great minds talk about ideas. So when you're around your loved ones, when you're around your family, be careful what you talk about. Really, be careful what you give your energy to, and be careful what you focus on, because this is your reality, bro. Never let anyone take you off your square. Never let anyone take you out of yourself. Never let anyone make you feel less than or smaller than, because you're much more than that. So yeah, I love you. Peace. And hopefully my next video it'll be like an hour of me just like freestyling and going off the top of the head. But yeah, peace. Much love.